Hello everyone. So this is just a review of the London Card Show. Well, not much, so much a review, more what I picked up. I did put a post on Insta, so any of you that follow me on there will already know. I know there's a few people who don't follow me on there, so just to show you what I picked up, it's going to start bad and get better as we go along. So for those of you who don't know, I randomly collect Kabuto. Why, you might ask? When you're poor and on a budget, it's always good to still collect. And Kabuto cards, surprise, surprise, are not a lot of money. So that's reason one. Reason two, that is one of my favourite artworks in the entire TCG. That to me is very Jurassic Park. And I think that card is, to me, top one of all time, but top five easy. But at the card show, I did pick up a few new ones. So I will go on a deal by deal basis if I can. So most of these, the green one, not the playing card, and then these two, they were in a deal from FAB Japan or Fab Japan. He's the one I did the big deal with last time. That was about 2k, I think it was. And then I also did a Funko trade for a 151 box at Dungeons and Joypads, a couple of footy packs, and I got this 80p Kabuto sticker. So what many of you probably won't know is I've got a couple of these weird little collections. Oh, I also got the band Misty from Fab Toys, Fab Japan in that deal as well. What you might not realise is I've recently started doing the mice. Just thought it's best to get something from the new generation. This is some Disney Cosmos singles that I had in. I am trying to find something, bear with me. There we go. I also, it must be a theme of fossilised water types that are also fighting. I do also collect Relicanth. It's a recent addition, but I always have Relicanth in my team in the games, if he's in the games, to do like HM Surf and stuff like that, or Rock Smash he does as well. I pulled both of those from 2 packs of the, is it Temporal Forces? No, not sure what set it is, but I brought 2 packs and pulled 1 in each pack. So I was super happy with that. This is actually an Arita artwork, and if he ever does a signing in London, I imagine he'll sign 2 300 Charizards, 2 300 Blastoists. I'm going to go up and get him to draw me a couple of fish on this card, swimming the other way. That's my plan. So yeah, just a little bit of personal collection on a budget I've managed to pick up. I'm just going to pause the video. Hold on. Sorry about that. I've got the back door open because the annoying cat that you've seen in videos has started going outside, but someone's apparently cutting up a body out there, it sounds like. So yeah, back to the London Card Show. Again, I went with £50, and I actually, on the night time, because my brother and his girlfriend took me, I bought us all a 50 quid Chinese. So everything that you see in this video was from trades or stuff that I sold. So in another deal, I managed to get at last the Bubble Mew, and this is quite a rare Japanese promo. Little nick at the top, which I'm a bit gutted about, but it was going the Eevee binder, because me and the kid do have a separate Evolution collection. That was 120, that was 65, and I got 100 cash, so 285. All I traded was, if you saw my preview video of what I was taking, I traded a Gyarados Shadowless PSA 5 or 6, which was worth nothing, and a pile of singles. And all the singles, put it this way, if there was a fire, these had come with me, they'd stay in the fire, they're worthless to me. And the whole deal was basically done on them. It was some Hidden Fates English, but all the bad ones like Buzzwole, Electrode. There was some Wizards of the Coast, but I got all that in a trade deal, literally as a freebie, so there was no monetary value in it for me at all. So to get these 2 cards that I've wanted, preferably in PSA 10 obviously, but to get these 2 cards and 100 quid on top, for stuff I honestly couldn't give a damn about, I thought was quite a little result. Towards the end of the day, this was actually one of the last deals. It was one of the smaller deals. His name is SN Collectibles, I think it was. I said, "Are you interested in trades at all?" He said, "Yeah, I'll always do trades." I said, "English, Japanese, slabs, or raw?" He said, "If you've got high-end Japanese raw, prefer raw. If not, I'll just look at the English." I said, "Oh, there's no alt arts in there." So I took the English. I only wanted those 2 cards. I don't even want this card. I collect the mice, and we have the Evolution collection. So it's going to go in one of those slots. I don't collect trainer cards, as you all know, with the Marnie. This is just a card I like. It is off-centre. It won't be graded. But if I can trade that up into a graded slab, because I think a graded one isn't too expensive, I can get 10, 15 quid off, then I will. But he was looking at the English cards, and he took out both Van Goghs, he took out both Special Delivery Charizards, he took out 2 full arts. He's like, "Mate, I could take out so much, but I can't unless there's anything else you're interested in." So as an Evolution collector, I did grab that as well, 45 quid. And I said, "While we're here, we've got time, do you want to look in the Japanese?" And he basically said, "If they're the only 3 cards you want, is your Japanese the same as this kind of English stuff?" I said, "Yeah, it's the same, like mixed era, 96 to 2019. He's like, "No, it'll be too expensive because I'll have to buy it and I can't. So come and see me next time." So that was a good little deal there. One for the 2 of the little mini collections, just a card I like, and one for the Evolution collection. Can't moan at that. Oh, the cat's back now. Can you see him down here? He'll start meowing now. He's meowing to go out, and now he's back trying to come in. Bane of my life, that animal. This is the new EVAR card. Interesting here, you've obviously got Eevee, and there are 7 more evolutions. So if you said Jolteon, Vaporeon, Flareon, Espeon, Umbreon, Glaceon, Leafeon, and there's Sylveon. But this one is holding a dragon toy. Is that a teaser that in the next big game there's going to be a dragon evolution? That is my working theory. 1 second, people. If I lock him out, he meows. If I let him in, he sits on the cards. If I let him go outside, he claws to come in. Fucking animal. But yeah, so as you can see, not too bad. I did mention the Fab Toys, Fab Japan stall. He gave me the Kabutos. I actually got a Kabuto pencil. That cat's doing my head in. But at the same time, the 2 bigger parts of the deal there was I got the Charizard in a 9. Look at that texture. I actually hadn't noticed that. Not a fan. I think a 9 goes same price as Raw, 100, 110. So you could even crack that because I'm sure people prefer it Raw to think they can get a 10, but I think that's scummy. This is the card I wanted. Again, notice the theme. It's a fossil Pokemon. I think I'm addicted to the fossils. Look down the bottom down there. You can see there's a little Omanyte. No bloody Kabuto though, is there? Annoying. But yeah, so it was 110, 80 was 190. The whole deal was for 415, so that's 225 more. I got the Misty Tears in the binder, and I also got 2 Umbreon Japanese like trainer gallery cards, the V and the VMAX, I suppose it is. Not a big fan of trainer cards, like I said, so I actually traded those straight away for the next bundle. But again, he took all of my Hidden Fates that I'd pulled myself. He took a bunch of Japanese promos and stuff that I'd pulled myself. And to me, they are old cards, free cards, no value cards. So to get a £415 deal out of it was absolutely quality on my behalf, I would say. So then I went over to Kado Collectibles, run by Brace Gaming and Adam. I think he's Team Magma. That sounds right. It might be wrong. But anyway, I don't like trainer cards, like I said. But this one reminds me of Habbo Hotel. And the kid has her Seal collection, her Eevee collection, and she started to do the pigs. And for us, obviously, it's got Sylveon, and Sylveon's her favourite. So I traded out of the Umbreons that I didn't really want to get that. The Celebi, which is a card I've wanted since it came out, and obviously the Japanese version is stamped. So is that better or is that worse? I'll let you decide. But they are two of my favourite alt arts. I would probably say those two and the Sylveon are my three favourites. So it's good to get them. And then there was a bit of a random one. So I got the Umbreons for 185. It was overvalued. It was about 140, 150, but like I always say, I'm easy to deal with. If I want to take it and get rid of some shit, I'll take it. I'm not going to barter you down. I said to Brace, I need to be getting at least 150. I can't lose more than 35 quid on it. So that was 60. That was 80. 140. So we did the next card plus 30 quid cash. And as a Relicanth collector, I have never actually bred a shiny Relicanth in the games. But this is, look at the blue colour that it goes. I absolutely love it. And he had it in the box, only a 7. I paid the same price for a 7. I could have got an 8 for. But again, Brace always gives the kid a couple of freebies and stuff. So I wasn't going to like, he go like 20 quid cheaper. I'm easy. He's done me loads of freebies. He gave her another Sylveon this time. So paid £20 over in my opinion. But he got the 2 Umbreons that he likes. And there was also a Arceus Fire card that I chucked in for his business partner because he wanted that card. The next deal, this isn't all the deal. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 slabs. So it's these 5 slabs. There was also the Generations Sylveon and Eevee card that's proper cute. It's my kid's second favourite card. I got that in the PSA 9 for her, 45 quid. And there was a Shining Mew from Shining Legends, PSA 9, 45 quid. So it's those included. But I got an old school holo in a 10 of Eevee. I got an old school Leafeon in a 10. And I got an old school Glaceon in a 10. For this, I honestly don't know what I traded. There was a Detective Pikachu promo that we settled on 60. There was a couple of sales at 25, but it was 25 shipping, pull it to 50. There was one sale at 100, then the rest were all around 60, 70. So I said, you can't call it 25, because with the shipping you would have paid 50 anyway. I said, you happy to call it 60? Like, and he said, yeah. His name was, I can't think of his name. Can't think. I'll put his Instagram in the description, but he was really easy to deal with. He didn't check any comps. We believed each other's prices. And I said to him, does he have any interest in these card-ass cards that I had? And he said, honestly, he'd give them away and whatnot when he's fully set up. I said, listen, I got done on them last time. I got them in a deal, thought they'd be better, thought they'd be more popular. I just want rid. I said, would you do it for, I think it was for the Mew card for my brother and this. And he was like, oh, what do you want? I said, well, if you take all of them, I said, I think we're about £8 apart at that point. I said, I'll just do 80 divided by, say it was 7 cards. I said, we'll just call them £12 each. He said, didn't you say you got these all for between 60 and 100? I was like, yeah, Charizard was 100. The rest are all 90, 70, 70, 75, 80. He said, listen, are you sure? I said, oh, I don't want them. Every time I look at them, it just makes me absolutely pissed off that I took them in the first place. So he said, listen, we'll do it for the Mew. We'll do it for this. He said, but I can't do it for £12 a card. He said, I'll give you £40 on top. So I don't know what that works out at. What's 40 divided by 7? About 6 quid. So I probably got about £18 per card in the end, £17, £18 per card. It was a heavy loss on my part, but I've now got stuff I wanted. Present for the kid, present for the brother. So, but yeah, I've got the Korean, if you haven't noticed, Vaporeon is my favourite. And because of that, at the end, he gave me 45 quid actually on top. And he gave me a free playing card. He said, that's a freebie. I know you like Vaporeon. Take that as like a sweetener just because you gave me such a good deal on the card-house cards. I said, listen, if you're giving me that in, take a $5 back. We'll call it 40. So I gave him a $5 back as well. Because again, I think so many people in these shows are money-grabbing arseholes. I like to come across as fair. He was fair. He gave me an extra freebie. I gave him a $5 back. But the cool thing about this, look at that. It's not a bad little back, is it? you can see why I got a 10, because it was the off-centre on the back. And then the last card, it was another bloke who, he did rip me off. But I had a bunch of Japanese vintage Team Rocket cards. He valued them all at £1 each. If there was 8 of them, 4 were minty. I graded the Dragonite, it got a 9, and he was saying, oh, these are all damaged. And it's like, they're not damaged. They graded 9, so 50-50 if you're going to get a 10. 4 were damaged, granted, but they're still worth 2, 3, 4 quid. But he valued them all at £1. He took another couple of singles off me. Can't even think what they were now. But this card I've looked at for ages. People tell me these are the berries that are in the games. They look like pears to me. But someone else said they were chicken drumsticks, and all I can see is shish kebabs. And Kamiya is one of my favourite artists. It's Eevee collection, and if I ever wanted to sell this, my brother's girlfriend's just started collecting, and she's mad into Snorlax, so it'd probably be an easy sale. But I got ripped off. I even went to comps and said, oh, they can sell them 55, 60, and he went, well, I can do 70. But I've had issues with him in the past as well, to be fair. But I got rid of stuff I had no value in for a card that we've actively been chasing. So, as you can see, quite a theme here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll call that 7 because of the Sylveon. 7, 8, 9 Eevee cards, and then all the other cards were either 10, and then all the other cards were either alt arts. Oh, and that one. They were all evolutions, or they were alt arts, or personal collection. There was nothing this time, like the card house last time, that I took that I didn't really want, but I just didn't want to say no because I want people to get the stuff they want, even if it affects me. But yeah, that was the London Card Show. All I will say on top is I sold 3 of my Beckham tickets. They cost me about 200 quid. I took a hard loss, 100 quid, just to get some cash. And I sold all of my football cards. They had a value of, I would say, at my prices, 4 was reasonable because 2 of them cost me 90 and I valued them at 50, so you could say it's worth more, 455. I tried to go them all for 4. Some bloke bent me over a barrel, took advantage of me, gave me 200 quid, but it's a bit of money to do the bills and that. If I did want to grade any of these, it's like a free grade, whatever. But so yeah, I did do a bit of selling as well. But all of this, everything here, I've still got the £300 in the account that I sold. All this was trades for slabs and singles, plus 2 more, the Eevee Sylveon and the Shining Mew. And I paid no money for any of it. And a binder, and I don't think you can moan at that. Going to a card show with no money and coming back with 5 good singles. What was it? 1, 2... Oh, and I brought a booster box that I opened. That's where I pulled the Relicanth from. No, it wasn't. I brought a booster box and pulled a Relicanth out of that for 40 quid. And then I opened 2 loose packs and pulled a separate Leafeon and Eevee that we both needed for our binder upstairs. So to go to a card show and get 5 high-end singles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 slabs, plus 2 more, 14, plus the binder bits, plus a booster box, plus a couple other gifts for people when you went with 0 money. I don't think you can moan at that. And then I will just add a couple more things to the end of the video if you stuck around. Me and the wife, we don't really do like your Valentine's Day and stuff like that. We'll just do each other random surprises through the year. She's heard me mentioning it. She got me a Fusion Strike box delivered. Actually, it came the day before the London Card Show. So that's one for the Silk collection because I rate this and Chilling Rain. I also low-key like Battle Styles. It will always be the first set that had all arts, and I think the first of anything is big. I know people are talking Lost Origins, Silver Tempest, Lugia's cool, the Giratina's cool, they are chase cards. I personally, I like them, but I wouldn't chase them down. I would prefer to have the Espeon in English in here, the Gengar in here. I'd prefer to have the birds, well, especially the Moltres from Chilling Reign, the Tyranitar from Battle Styles. So this is one for if you want to be one of them douchey people who says Pokemon investing, then that's the idea. And then this was just, I had one last little break come through from Disney. I had the Aladdin spot, and we did pull the Jasmine. Again, I'll just show you the effect. Look at the like silvery effect on there. It's quite mad, isn't it? But like I was saying last time, these are short print in my opinion. That you get one per box. They are 361 characters. Divide it. I put 138 of each die cut. That's lower than most of the posters of that are actually numbered. So I think these are a low-key banger. But, yep, that's everything. And I'm going to finish with my two favourite cards that I picked up. Bosh. A couple of alt arts. What do you think? Successful show? No money? All them slabs, all them singles for free? Bit of trading? And 300 quid on top. It's not bad, is it? See you later, people. Adios. And just like on a magic carpet, I'm going to fly off. Goodbye.